Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday morning, April 18th, 2026 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome everybody. I'm so glad you guys are here and got up bright and early to be here. And we have a cute project for today. So we're making cute little notebooks. I know normally we do cards, but today we're doing these little notebooks that I got. That's what they look like. So these are little composition books, and I got them in a 3-pack at Dollar Tree. So I think it was $1.25, maybe $1.50. I don't know. I can't remember. Some stuff at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, some's $1.50, and some's like $3 or $4. I'm pretty sure these were either $1.25 or $1.50, and you got three of them. And they are like 4.5 by about 3. So kind of an odd size, but we're going to cover them. And these just make the cutest little gifts. So I just put paper on the front, paper on the back, and then rounded the corners. And then you have a cute little notebook. And these are great to give as little gifts. So what I'm going to do, I bought a bunch of them. I'm going to make a whole bunch up and just put a few in my purse, like in a little bag. And, if I go somewhere and meet somebody and, they're like, what do you do? Oh, here's what I do. Look. And I might stick my business card, like, on the back or something with a post it note, or maybe put it right in the front. Or you could write a little note in the front and say, if you like this project and would like to learn how to make it, I do classes. And then I'm going to take some on the trip with me, the Stampin' Up trip to Alaska, and give some to like the crew people, that clean your room and do all that stuff. So I'm just gonna make a whole ton of them because they're super, super easy. They really literally take like 5 or 10 minutes to make. So I signed up for the card swap for Alaska, but not the 3D swap. So I don't know if it's too late to do that, but I don't like carrying 3D stuff because then, it's so expensive for luggage now that I'm only going to take one suitcase and one carry-on. Um, because we're going Southwest and you used to get two free bags, but now you don't get any free bags. So I think it's 35 for the first one and 45 for the second one each way. I'm like, that's crazy for a luggage. So Stampin' Up! Used to give us tons and tons of gifts on the trip, and I think now they're cutting back on that. So they're giving us like a drink package and some others, an adventure one day, like an excursion. So, because that was a problem too, is having an extra suitcase just to carry all the gifts back. So I'm kind of glad they're doing that instead. But it was always fun getting gifts at the end of every night. Anyway, so that's what we're making, and that's why I'm doing it. But if you're not a demonstrator, there's still great gifts to make for anybody, like, the person that does your hair, or somebody at the bank, or, wherever you go to get your car done. If there's somebody really nice that a cashier at Target or, wherever, you could just give this to somebody. You could also write a note in there, hope this makes your day brighter or something like that. I just thought they're really, really cute. And you can use any paper you want, but this is the brand new paper. Let me show you. I showed it to you the other day, but it's absolutely gorgeous. This is probably my new favorite paper in the new catalog. So this is starting, the new catalog starts May 5th, I'm pretty sure. So you got a couple more weeks to wait. So I used this piece right here for this. And the back is kind of plain, so that's a good thing because I hate it when both sides are really pretty and you got to cut glue one down. And then you're like, man, I hate to put glue on that because it's so pretty. So it's kind of good they have just a plain side on the back. I'm trying to get these out. Okay, so we used this other one the other day. I did those 3 cards. This is really pretty too. I love this one. This is one I think would be really good for like a framed art. Just take this, put it in your framed art. You can cut it down to whatever size you want and put maybe some words across it, like a Bible verse or something. I think that would make a great framed art. This is the one we used the other day, and I cut it in half, and then we made 3 cards with that and sponged it. So that video is like from a week or 2 ago. And then this paper is really pretty. And I think I told you the paper is specialty and it's flocked. So it's got raised little pieces on here. So like here, this right here is flocked. So the paper's called Velvet Meadow. That's why, because it feels like velvet kind of. And on this piece that we're using today, all these little white flowers are raised up. I don't know if you can see them, but it's so pretty. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And then this one is beautiful, but the backs are just real plain. And then this is the one I put in the background for the picture today. And this one is totally covered in the flocking. I don't know if you can see that, but the whole entire thing almost is raised. And that one's got a really pretty background. This one too, all these white areas are the flocking. So that's the paper. Beautiful. And this is the stamp set we're going to use. This is new, called All Aflutter, and it comes with a punch. And I think I used this the other day too. So we've got the punch that matches. So great thing. And I don't remember if I showed you this tip. I think I did, but I'm not positive. So what I do if I ever have a punch like this that has multiple pieces on it, I always punch it out on scrap paper. So I punch this out ahead of time. So you can't tell because it's this way. So punched it out. And then when you do your stamp, you put your stamp down in the holes like that, and then put your block on top. So that way your block will be perfectly in the right direction. So when you stamp this and you go to punch it out, it's going to match up perfectly right there, instead of if you did it crooked and you're trying to put the paper in and the punch is in the wrong spot. So that'll help you. So make sure you do that. And that works for all of them. Like if you had the strawberry one or the bumblebee one or any of those, just take the stamps, put them in the little holes, and then put your block on top to line it up. And that'll help you. So that's it. And these all are together on one. So that's one stamp, that's one stamp, that's one stamp. And then they got the little ones, and the words are also from here. So that's all you need. And if you have another butterfly stamp, you of course can use that one instead. I forgot to say hello, didn't I? Let me say hello. Do I have glitter? Look, there's glitter all over my spot here from the other day. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Christine. Hey, Amy. Hey, Trina. Hey, Mona. Got your order and you love everything. I'm so happy. Hey, Karen. Oh, two Karens. Karen Debo, Karen England. Hey, Myra. Hey, Kelly. Gorgeous day in Ohio. Yeah, it's gorgeous here, but it's gonna be another 90-degree day. Hopefully tomorrow is supposed to be cooler. It's been hot. Hot. I need to mow my grass, but I figured I'd wait till it cooled off a little bit. Hey Darlene. There used to be a lady with a husky. Oh, you got your dogs. Now you have a husky and a Samoyed. Samoyed. Um, hey Becky. Hey Laura. Hey Sandy. Yeah, it's been a long time since you were here. It's 27 degrees in Utah. Man, I think it's like 70 here right now. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Tony. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jalen. Thumbs up. Oh, yeah, don't forget thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hello from cool northern Wisconsin. Oh, 30 degrees in Wisconsin. Woo, man. You guys have it cold. Hey, Mario. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Marie. Hey, Julie. Oh, two Julies. That's funny how you guys get in a row together. We had the two Karens and then the two Julies, two Cindys. Hey, Tamala. I think I said, hey, Heather. Pretty notepads. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Lou. Hey, Rita. Hey, Regina. All right, I think I'm going to stop there because we got a bunch of people on already. Over 100. Already over 100. All right. Everybody's up early today. Okay, so let me show you. First, the kit. This is the new kit that we did last time. So for the rest of the month, you'll get this card kit if you spend over $100 before shipping and tax. And you get everything to make it. And I spent yesterday cutting up the kits from last time. So those will go, some of them will go in the mail today. I haven't packaged them yet. I just cut all the paper. And it was 9 pieces. I didn't realize it was that many pieces. So 9 pieces. And then still have to cut the ribbon and do the gem. So I'll package those up today and hopefully get about half in the mail. So, oops, let me put this here so you can take a picture. All right, so we're going to do 2 just for the heck of it because they're really easy and they'll only take a few minutes. So you need, this is it. You need 3 things. So let's just put it all here. All right, so you need your composition books. And again, these are like 33, no, they're $1.25. So like 40 cents or maybe 50 cents a piece at the Dollar Tree. And I'm sure you could find them other places, but they pretty much always have them at the Dollar Tree. Your paper, this is the back, 4.5 by 2 3/4. The front, 4.5 by 2 3/4. The Petunia Pop is retiring and it's on sale. The 12 by 12 is on sale. Actually, I think the cardstock and the 2-tone paper are both on the last chance list. The cardstock, I don't know if it's on sale, but I know the 12 by 12 2-tone, all of that is dirt cheap, like $5 or $6. So I would check that out. I got like 3 packs because that's my favorite color. And I'm still going to use it, even though it's retiring. I can use it for this kind of stuff. And then the words right here, 1/2 by 1.5. That's just a scrap for the friend. So there you go. Oh, and the ribbon. This ribbon is retired, sorry, but I had it sitting there in my bin and I was like, I was looking for some pink ribbon and this is the only pink well, we do have bubble bath, but I didn't like that bubble bath as much. So this is Petunia Pop. It is gone. It was on the retiring list, but it's sold out. So it's 166203, but it's gone. But some of you guys might have it. It's really, really pretty and has the glitter in it. And that's what you need for that. So we're going to be short on ribbon, I think, in the new catalog. There's not many ribbon choices. So they have the new in colors and some white and the linen thread, but not a whole ton of colors. So, and something else, there's not many of. I can't remember what it is, but all right. So hopefully you got a picture of that. So just need those 2. Oops, stuck. And that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is just glue these onto our front and the back. So we'll do the back first. So this is just going to go right on here. And I butted it up to the edge here and the edge top and bottom. So it might overlap just a smidge, but that's totally fine. So it does not matter. So we're just going to put glue on the whole thing. Try to get pretty close to the edge. Oops. Don't go over the edge. All right, so we want to line it up. And the green glue is best for this because you have a little bit of leeway to move it. So we want to go straight with the edge, top and bottom, and that edge. And then just let that sit for a second. And we're going to trim it. And then same thing with this one. Just put it down. I don't know what that spot is on there. Weird. Nobody will notice though. Okay, so just if you hold it straight up and press it down, it'll go right up to the edge. And there you go. All right, so this one should be good. Let's go ahead and trim this right here. So you got to trim the teeny little corners. You might be able to find a corner rounder that works, but sometimes it's hard to match these corners exactly. So it's just easier to do that. Then you get perfect corners. Y'all are talking about dogs. The paper does not have Petunia Pop. I know it doesn't, but I tell you what, it's pretty darn close, don't you think? I liked the Berry Burst. I didn't think really went It says berry burst, but I don't think that goes that well with it. So I liked petunia pop. And the bubble bath is right there, but also I liked this. So you don't have to use petunia pop, but I did. I think it matches really good. So you pick a different color. You could pick the green, the new greens in there. And that's, I think, Daffodil Delight, maybe. It's not the Golden Glow, but you use whatever color you want to make yours. You know that paper that I used the other day, the snippet one? It had all these colors listed on it that didn't even match. And I was like, it has all the new colors in it. None of them were listed on there, but it matched all the new colors. And I said, well, that's crazy because none of them are listed. I think a lot of times they do that. They don't list all the colors that really go with it. And sometimes the colors they do list don't match perfectly. So you just use whatever you want. Do you like, what I do is I take the paper and I lay it across. I have all my paper in a filing cabinet. I just kind of lay the paper across the filing cabinet until I see one that looks really pretty with it. And I just use that. But a lot of times I try the colors that they have listed and I don't really think they match as well as they should. So you can always do whatever you want. Okay, so there we go. And then we're just gonna let that sit for a second to dry. Trim this off. And now if you wanted to do a binding around the corner, the edge, you could. I tried that. I was gonna use the back of the paper and see what it looked like, but I really liked the black there, so I just left it like that. And we did these in class the other day, and everybody loved them. And one girl was like, I'm going to make a bunch of these for everybody at church. I was like, all right. So I love it when people are like excited when they see it and they're like, oh, I'm going to make a bunch. Oops, I forgot the back of this. So I saw a thing yesterday on Facebook that says eating ice cream, I don't know if this is real or not, eating ice cream has been found to be healthy for your heart. I don't know if it was true or not, but I would think it would be certain ice cream because half the ice cream out there now is not even really ice cream. It's like frozen dairy product and doesn't even have real stuff in it. It's like chemicals and stuff. But the Tillamook is the best ice cream and it's all natural stuff. Okay, we're going to stamp our words and that's got the friend. We're going to use black. And the butterflies, I've already stamped ahead of time, so I just did 2 sets. Somehow I just got ink all over some of them. I don't know how that happened, but we're just gonna color those in a second. So we're gonna do friend on these, hopefully straight. And I did dip this in the pink. So we're done with the friend. Then we're gonna take our, well, you take your black and stamp that, but I already did that for you ahead of time. So now, so we would have just stamped those like right there. And you can do them close together because it punches out exactly where the butterfly is. But we're gonna sponge first. So I sponged mine. You can color them if you want to. Um, whatever you want to do. But sponging is easy. You know what else would be pretty is if you stamped them on some designer paper and like that thoughtful journey paper would be really pretty. I don't know why coloring more, but we don't really need that. All right, we're gonna dip these. So thank you to everybody that ordered the last few days during the the sale, the double reward sale. A lot of you guys got in on that. I ordered way too much. Soon as I see a sale, I gotta order something, even if I don't need anything. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have a thing. I did hear though, I used to be a QVC-aholic. I would watch QVC all day and I'd buy so much stuff on there. It was crazy, like how addictive that is. But somebody said QVC is filing bankruptcy. Oh, you know what? I do need two sets of these. I don't know why I just was not thinking because I need four. Let me do a couple more. But supposedly QVC is filing bankruptcy. And I was like, man, everybody's buying stuff from Amazon now. You just listened to a podcast about ice cream. They're only, yeah, Tillamook definitely has good ice cream and it has real ingredients. Um, but most ice cream has all these chemicals and stuff in it, and they're not allowed to call it ice cream anymore. It has to be frozen dairy product if it doesn't have like a certain amount of cream and stuff in it. All right, so there's our. Oh, I just was thinking you could use that as a stencil and make, like, if you put this down on paper, you could sponge and make butterflies on that. Maybe I'll save it. Okay. So now we're going to put the words on with dimensionals. See how quick these are? Super fast. Yeah, Tillamook. Oh my gosh. I was on Facebook last night and I just usually watch like reels and stuff when I'm laying in bed. And I'm going to use glue dots for the butterfly. And this ice cream store company came across the reel and they were just like scooping this ice cream out of this big vat. And it was like caramel swirled with some, it kind of looked like pecan praline or something, or pecan. I know some of you guys hate it when I say pecan. Um, Pecan praline. It looked so good. I was just sitting there drooling because I haven't had ice cream in like about 2 months now because I'm on a diet. And oh my gosh, my mouth was just watering. I was like, I want some of that so bad. I am dying for some ice cream. Isn't that sad? All right, we're going to pick two butterflies and just stick them wherever. I did one big and one small on each one. So we'll put one here. Just kind of curl up the edges a little bit. And then put another one. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do free shipping because they just had that double rewards, which was kind of like free shipping, not quite as good, but similar. Put that one there. I'd rather have free shipping, but anything free is good, I guess. And then you get two extra. You'll have two extra left over for another notebook. You could try and squeeze all three on here, but I think it would be a little too busy. All right, and then I did put, I don't know if you can tell, I put some Wink of Stella. It's kind of hard to see, but I put Wink of Stella on the um, butterfly. So we're just gonna put a little bit of shimmer on there. I know it's hard to see, but I'll hold it up in a second. You could also put glitter on here. So I'm just coloring this in. I don't know if you could see it. It's hard to see. And then I did spray it with shimmer spray. Shows up really well on the black. You can see it there. All right, then we got some gems. I got some rhinestones right here. So we're gonna grab a couple of these and put them, these are all stuck together. Put them on the center of the butterfly. And then one on the words here. Oops. I have a really funny joke for you guys today. And you're gonna think it's probably dirty, but it's not. Your husband, it'll be a good one for your husbands. They'll really like it. All right, then we're gonna flip these up just a little bit. So they're flying off the page. Put one inside the cover. Oh yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could put one like right here if you want to. But I think these would be great to give as little gifts to people, just you never know what people are going through and having a bad day, and this could just like totally make their day. I might even take some to the nursing home because I'm going over there tomorrow and give some out to some of them because I think that would be good. All right, so we are done. Oops, I forgot the ribbon. Darn it. Let's do the ribbon. All right, so that just gets wrapped around the inside. I should have done that first. And I wanted to try and get it right on the line there. How could I forget the ribbon? And oh, you don't have anybody to stamp. I cut that way too long, didn't I? Well, Lisa, you need to move to Virginia and I'll stamp with you. Although I'd kind of like to leave Virginia right now and move to South Carolina. I really want to move to somewhere on the water. Well, I mean, I live on the water, but like the ocean water, like a little teeny town, like a Hallmark movie town. Don't you think it'd be fun to live in a little town like a Hallmark movie where everybody knows everybody and or like Virgin River? Every time I watch a show like that, I'm like, I want to live there. Everybody comes to help everybody. All right, you know what else I need as a glue dot right under the knot? I like to put one right under the knot just to kind of hold it in place. I was watching, have any of you watched Fire Country? That was one of my favorite shows. And they did a spinoff called Sheriff Country. And it's like the lady who's on Fire Country, it's her sister is the sheriff. And like Brody's mom, but not Brody, Bodie, his mom's sister. So they did a spinoff called Sheriff Country, and that's a really good. I know. I need to find a Hallmark man. I sure do. I wanted to live in Stars Hollow on the Gilmore. Oh yeah, Gilmore Girls. That was a good show. Oh, Jalen, you're in Canada though, right? I can't. I don't want to go north. Yeah, Fire Country and Sheriff Country are good shows. You would love them. All right, so there's all the little note pads that we did for today. So I hope you love these and try them yourself. If you don't have this paper yet, just pick any paper you have. The lavender paper would be really pretty, or this paper. You have some of this paper. This is already available, so you could have that. Actually, you know what? It might be. Oh no, I think it is available. But all right, so that's that. All right, now it's time for a joke. Let me read some comments real quick. Oh, Jalen, you live near Niagara Falls. I've always wanted to go there, but I never have. But I could never move north of here because I hate snow and I hate cold weather. So I really like spring. If I could just go somewhere that's spring all year, that'd be good. Sarah says Hallmark movie towns don't exist in reality. Yes, Sarah, we know that. I'm sure there really are really nice little towns like that around, but they're not the Hallmark towns. Okay, super cute. Late to the party, had a flat tire. Oh, so Kay is the one that came to visit the other day to my class, and she's in her RV, and they got a flat tire on the way out of Virginia Beach. Dang, that stinks. That stinks. Okay, time for a joke. All right, here's this. This is so funny. Go get your husband. A man had been stranded alone on a desert island for 10 long years. One hot afternoon, he spotted something moving in the waves. To his disbelief, a stunning young woman in a wetsuit swam up to the shore. The man says, "Oh my God, I can't believe this. I haven't seen another soul in 10 years." The woman, smiling, said, "Well, it looks like you've been here a while. Tell me, when's the last time you had a cigarette?" The man says, 10 years, 10 miserable years. The one woman casually unzipped a small pocket on her wetsuit sleeve, pulled out a cigarette, and handed it to him. The man's eyes widened and he said, "This is heaven." The woman says, "And how long has it been since you had a proper drink?" 10 years, said the man. So she unzipped another pocket, this time pulling out a flask of whiskey, and poured him a generous drink. The man, nearly crying with joy, says, "You're a miracle, an absolute miracle." The woman leaned closer, her voice soft and teasing. As she slowly unzipped the front of her wetsuit, she asked, "And tell me, how long has it been since you've had a little fun?" The man's jaw dropped. He stared at her, trembling with excitement, and whispered, "Don't tell me you've got a set of golf clubs in there too." I know you didn't see that coming. Uh, that was so funny. Uh, all right. Oh, Henrico's near me. That's in Richmond. Didn't see that one coming. I know it. Me either. See, you were thinking it might be a dirty joke, but it wasn't. So that's a good one because it sneaks up on you. All right. So it's time for card giveaway. And we have uh, Leslie, who was on here last time, and I told her, claim this card. So she has a couple more days left. So, Leslie, if you're watching, you need to claim that card. And Cindy Q and Sarah Heilman. So, you guys need to claim your cards. And then we've got 3 to give away today. All pink. We got some pink ones. All right. Hey, Judy. Thank you. That was a great joke, wasn't it? Your son lives in Palos Verdes, California. My sister lives in something like that, but it's Florida. It sounds like Palos Verdes, but it's something else, I think Verdes. Like it's near Jacksonville. She has 2 houses. They're like snowbirds. They live in Florida. I think it's Ponte Vedra or something like that in Florida. So they live there in the winter and then they're going back to North Carolina to Boone for um the summer. But they travel all the time. Yeah, I have a sister, but I don't ever see her because she lives far away, and, we're half sisters. We have different mothers. So my mother that's in the nursing home is not her mother. We had the same dad, and my dad passed away, like, 30 some years ago, so, um, I used to see her all the time because they had a house in the Outer Banks, and I'd go stay there all the time. Yeah, Ponte Vedra, that's what it is. And then Boone, she lives what is that called? Right next to Boone. Blowing Rock. She lives in Blowing Rock. So, yeah, but I don't hardly ever see her anymore because they're all her husband retired and they just travel all around like all the time. All right, first winner is Paula Stewart. Next one is Renee Walkowski. Renee, I love that card. So pretty. I missed that Daisy set. And the last one is Sandy Hurd. Sandy Hurd. All right, those are the winners for today. So let me get my address here. Here's my email. So send me your address to that email and I will get you um, your card in the mail. I need to live in Van Buren, Maine. Nope, I'm not going to anywhere north. Virginia is cold enough in the winter. In fact, it was really cold this winter. I want to go south, but not Florida because it's too hot in Florida. So either North Carolina or South Carolina, but really, really South Carolina. would be perfect. All right, and then my address and my mother, if you want to send her a card, both of us, you can just send it here. And don't forget about the card kit. This is the card kit. So you can get this card kit, and the other ones, half will probably go in the mail today and half will probably go in the mail Monday. So if you got the card kit from the first half of the month, you'll probably get them by middle to end of next week. Also, mystery boxes. So I have cleaned out my retiring stuff. Um, Most of it's already retired, but I have a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. So I've got mystery boxes. If you've ever gotten one, you know they are full to the brim with stuff. They're $97 plus shipping, which is 115 total. And you usually get about 250 or so dollars worth of stuff. I usually put about 3 packs of designer paper, usually 4 or 5 stamp sets, and half of them will have the dies with them. Sometimes there's punches, sometimes there's paper pumpkin kits, sometimes there's um, ribbon. Well, there's always ribbon, gems, boxes like to put together. I just fill them up with whatever. Sometimes there's markers, watercolor pencils, just depends. So I just grab stuff and fill it up until it's full and then put it in the mail. So if you want to get one of these mystery boxes, um, I've got about 5 ready to go. You can just email me again at stampgirl2@cox.net and I'll be happy to send you one. And I take almost everything like Venmo or Zelle or Apple Pay or any of those things. So, all right. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff for me. And I'm so happy you joined me today. And I'll be back on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for another video. Oh, Jalen says, Was Virginia always cold in the winter? No. Normally it's like 50 degrees like in the daytime in the winter, but this winter was freezing. We had like 2 months of really cold weather. So it's crazy. All right, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic, wow, it's only 10:37. We're already done. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather if it's gorgeous where you are. And if you're still having snow, I hope it goes away and warms up for you. But take care, everybody, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye bye.